Fly, trumpet! Trick 9, beat! Base 27. Military stomp! Flag! Ready! Cooler! Cooler! Come on, set! That hut! 22, water! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Form! 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 180! Set, ready! Hut 180! Banner! Ready! Form! 180! Down! Ready, go! Flag! Flag! Trick 9, beat! Militaries! Cooler! Charcoal! Here we go, here we go! Set, ready! 22, walk! Ready, ready! Banner! 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 Set on! Charcoal! There you go! Let's go! Let's go! 180! Drum! 180! Here we go! Set! Ready! Base 27, jump! 180! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go, here we go! Up and in. Drum! Drum! Ready! Set! Ready! 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 What do you... Let's go! Let's go! Ready, go! Here we go! Set! Set! Here we go! Here we go! Let go! Set! Set on! Here we go! Hold on! Ready! 180! Fly, trumpet! Come on, set! Hold on! Set hot! 180 on! Let's go! Let's go! Set on! Set ready! Set go! Down! 180! Here we go! Here we go! Hut 180! Trick 9 beat! Ready!
The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10.
Base 27 jump!
Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Looking for his man in the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Dances away to buy time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Here we go, set.
Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's going to run it. Inside the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. Touchdown, Terrapins! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Moving out of the pocket. Sails one into the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. This offense is about to face the one thing that can... Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it fly on the move. Makes a grab on the shot. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
That's another Terrapins first down.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to fire to the left. Makes a grab deep. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
First down.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Leaves it with the back. He now has 80 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. They think there's room to run to the right here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Complete to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Turning it on! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Running through contact. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Now rolling to the left. Touchdown, Maryland! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Let's go, let's go!
From the gun to give, looking for room. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Nice move, creates some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now this defense has no answer for him.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line.
Touchdown, Terrapins! Fit it in the window for the score.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it. Touchdown, Maryland! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb.
Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before before he stopped.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Slings it downfield, and it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's got it. Hits the afterburners. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They want that clock to run. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Flushed out of the pocket. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. starts to scramble to the left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Fires on the move. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long. Up.
To the air, it's Rodgers. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Made a defender miss. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And it's plays like that that galvanize a home crowd. Just listen to this place right now. It was an awesome job on the scramble, getting what he could get, breaking free, and creating an explosive play. But this is where the home field advantage.
There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
go! Set! Ready, go! Drum! Drum! Set! Fly! Trumpet! Hunt, go! Here we go! Here we go! Set up! Set! Hunt up! Brick 9, feet, waiting!
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with
Here we go! Hot on! Pace, 27, jump! 180 on! Military stun! Flag! Ready! Set on! Cooler! Cooler! Come on, set! Set, go! 22, 1, 180! Set hot! Hot 180! Form! Form! Ready! Banner! 180! Let's go! Let's go! Ready, go! Set, ready! Set! Form! Hot, go! Down! Set on! Here we go! Here we go! Hot on! Set, ready! 180! Ready, ready! Ah!
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
Well,
go! Let's go! Hot, hot! Flag! Flag! What are you? Here we go! Set! Head on! Here we go! Here we go! Set, go! Trick 9B! Military stuff waiting! Cooler! Charcoal! Set! 22 water! Opening! Here we go! Ready! Ready! 20! Banner! Banner! Come on, set! Charcoal! Charcoal! Ready, go! Drum! Yeah. Set hut! Let go! Let's go! Let's go! Set up! Set ready! Base 27 jump! Down! Here we go! Here we go! Set ready! Hot! Ready! Ready! Brass! 180! Yeah! Fly trumpet! Hot! Brass! Brass! Drum! Drum! Radio! Fly trumpet! Down! Trick 9B! Let's go! Let's go! Base 27! Go! Military stunt! Flag! Cooler! Cooler! Here we go! Set! 22, 1, ready! Form! Here we go! Here we go! Set! 20. Here we go! Ready, go! Banner! Set! Form! Honey, go! Ready! Set up! Flag! Strychnine B! Come on, set! Military stunt! Set hut! Let's go! Let's go!
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be
Let's go! Pace, 27, jump! Waiting. Set, ready! Military, stomp! Flag! Set, go! Cooler! Cool! Wait! Water! Opening! Down! Ready! Form! Banner! Form! Ready, go! Flag! Trick 9B! Militaries! I go! Cooler!
Back to pass, it's Rodgers. The sweet feet buy a little time. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all of these losses at the podium.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker. It's McConnell. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Buying some time as he moves left. Touchdown, Terrapins! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. There he goes. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good...
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Stands in and takes the hit. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Rodgers. Now he's going to break the pocket. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit. Getting a
open field on the right. Kept getting his pass to marker. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And how nice is it to have an eraser at the quarterback spot? First down, you get sacked, lose a bunch of yards. In a more difficult situation, you call a pass to try to attack the secondary, but he's got the ability to do this. Just pull it down, get all those positive yards back, and then some.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Terrapins! Quick strike through the air for the score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they... Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. On target over the middle. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum.
Free up the gut! Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play...
Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Terrapins! Great job by the back on the option. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Moves around to clear up the vision. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That's a really good break on the football.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Keeps it and gets the first down. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Well, you know that every single week, this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Rodgers. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Makes his man miss. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
Let's go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. On the move to his left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent.
Going to take a shot. Fakes a grab at the 25, and there's room. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like that.
Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. To throw, it's Rodgers. Fires downfield. It's caught. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's turning it loose into the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Firing toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Floating away, trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's striped downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now second and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. The play action fake. Looking to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Terrapins!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now sliding to his left. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the
Great place to start for this offense. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Maryland! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for space to the left. Quarterback's got the first. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Escapes the pressure to his right. Creates a little room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Makes a connection, and perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll run play action. Looking for an open area to his left. Got his man downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Dropping back, it's Rodgers. He's moving out of the pocket. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads.
He's going to let it go. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Scrambling away. Going right and going deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And this four vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
And off to Jones. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Catch in the middle. It's White. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover. Touchdown, Maryland! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get...
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll give it to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Makes the grab. It's McConnell. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Great move. Now he's got room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game tonight.
Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Scanning the field, it's Rogers. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dances away. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to run it. Turns it on at midfield. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Buys a little time. Catch in the middle. It's White. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Terrapins! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air, it's Rodgers. Buys a little time with his feet. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the move, he fires. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing.
And that's why they throw it as much as they do, because they've got a difference maker playing the quarterback position. He gives them a chance to be explosive and light up the score.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And the Terrapins are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll go to the ground. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly...
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Holt. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more.
There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop. Sometimes you're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that...
Touchdown, Terrapins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these...
Kearney on the Jets. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
The receiver is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Gets the first himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down, but...
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Now the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Terrapins have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking for a man, it's Rodgers. Right down the middle. Almost intercepted, it'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Now rolling to the left. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Steps away to find some room. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the... Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oh, and you'd love to have that.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Quarterback extends the play. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Trying play action. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Rodgers. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Ah, what a great play by the defense. Listen.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Fires on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Lets it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires downfield. Working the middle. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air, it's Rodgers. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's White. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. There's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Forced out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker,
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
To the air on second down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Ball's in the deep ball. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way than I'll throw the football.
And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. He'll get rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's McConnell. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Inside the 25. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here for the head coach.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most
motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now. 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Heaves it on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's McConnell. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And off to Jones. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great.
This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Might be looking to run. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in,
So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got his man across the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the change move, and it's first and goal from the 8. He'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime.
Timeout, Maryland.
Looking for a touchdown to take the lead in overtime here on third and goal. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they score first here in overtime.
and what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.